minutes out of 10 left. DeJounte held from behind. Yves on the hammer. This is a serious hammer.
Right, lay it down, give the big an opportunity to finish. I tell you, Yves does such a good job, and there's no real stat for it, but for timing your role, that's important.
Yves Missi's shocking rise to the top. The NBA's 2025 rookie class has been nothing short of electric, but one name stands above the rest: Yves Missi. Drafted 21st overall, Missi has gone from an under-the-radar prospect to the #1 spot on the Kia rookie ladder. How did he climb so quickly, and what does this mean for the future of the New Orleans Pelicans? Today, we break down Missi's rise, the drama in the rookie rankings, and the must-watch battles shaping the league's future. Yves Missi wasn't supposed to be here, or at least that's what the critics said on draft night. Selected 21st overall by the New Orleans Pelicans, many saw Missi as a project player, someone with potential but not ready to make an immediate impact. Missi's journey began in Brussels, Belgium, followed by a childhood in Cameroon. After high school stints in Maryland and California, he spent a year at Baylor University, showing glimpses of his talent as a defensive anchor and rim runner. Fast forward to his rookie season, and Missi is now leading the 2024-2025 class in rebounds, offensive boards, and double-doubles. His averages of 9.4 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 1.4 blocks per game don't just look good on paper, they've made him the heart of a rebuilding Pelicans team. CJ McCollum said it best.
Think back like the beginning of training camp to where he is now.
Oh, well ahead of the curve. I think he's probably surprised himself. The development has been great for him, and from the first day he got here to now, it's night and day.
But Missi isn't alone in making waves. There's a new crop of rookies shaking up the Kia ladder. While Missi holds the #1 spot, he's got serious competition. Alexandre Sarr, Washington Wizards, drafted #2 overall, Sarr struggled early but has recently found his rhythm. In December, he shot an impressive 46% from the floor and 45% from deep, making him one of the league's most improved rookies. Coach Brian Keefe praised his mental toughness, saying, "He doesn't hesitate even when the shots aren't falling."
He's 7 foot tall. I think he's the best defensive big man in this draft.
I just make it official that I'm declaring for the 2024 NBA draft.
Zach Edey, Memphis Grizzlies.
Edey is one of 4 finalists for the Naismith Award, which goes to college basketball's most outstanding player.
Does this ever get old? How does this feel?
Never gets old. Winning never gets old.
At 7'4", Edey's presence in the paint is undeniable. Despite missing time in concussion protocol, his 21-point, 16-rebound performance against the Raptors showcased his potential as a dominant force. But while these players shine individually, the rookie class is defined by fierce competition and game-changing matchups. This week, the Kia rookie ladder isn't just a ranking, it's the prelude to a showdown. Yves Missi and Alexandre Sarr will face off in back-to-back games, with the Pelicans hosting the Wizards on Friday and travelling to Washington on Sunday. Both players bring unique skills to the court. Missi's rebounding and defensive instincts make him a nightmare in the paint, while Sarr's shooting and mobility stretch defenses to their limits. These are their only 2 matchups this season, making these games must-watch events for fans and analysts alike. With the Rookie of the Year race heating up, every play will matter. Beyond these marquee names, other rookies are leaving their mark in surprising ways. The 2025 rookie class has proven to be unpredictable, with several players exceeding expectations. Stephon Castle, San Antonio Spurs.
Organization has loved the veteran presence that he has brought, also his effectiveness on the floor as the jumper goes down for Castle.
After holding the #1 spot earlier this season, Castle has slipped to #4 due to inconsistent play. However, his recent 15-point performance against the Clippers suggests a comeback could be on the horizon. Jalen Wells, Memphis Grizzlies. The second-round pick continues to impress, with Memphis boasting an 18-3 record when he scores 10 or more points. Wells may not have the flashiest stats, but his impact on winning is undeniable.
Into the game. Jaren's back in as well. Wells drives, and finger rolls it in. 24 for the rookie. 2.
Jalen Wells, it has just been his night.
With so much talent in the rookie class, the Kia rookie ladder has become more competitive than ever. But what does this mean for the league as a whole? The 2025 Kia rookie ladder tells a story of resilience, growth, and the emergence of new stars. Yves Missi's rise to the top symbolizes the rewards of hard work and determination, while players like Alexandre Sarr and Zach Edey remind us that the future of the NBA is in good hands. But the question remains, who will own the rest of the season? Will Missi hold on to the number 1 spot, or will someone else rise to challenge him? Let us know in the comments. Who's your pick for Rookie of the Year?
And with the 17th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Dalton Knecht from the University of Tennessee.
In a team that has LeBron James, Anthony Davis, D'Angelo Russell, and some veterans, rookie Dalton Knecht has shockingly been the go-to person in important games this season. Over a 7-foot ball bowl.
Knecht. He'll try to tie. Yeah. Dalton Knecht right between the eyes for the rookie from Tennessee. And that was over Bol Bol, who's 7'3" and a wingspan of 7'6".
A fast break lob.
Bound, taken, Knecht, the lob, and he lays it in.
Or a fast break dunk.
At the rim. AD was there. Now it's packed. Throw it down.
This rookie has proven to be a walking bucket. But a few games into the season, has Dalton Knecht proven enough to be the missing piece the Lakers have been looking for? Or just enough to be the Rookie of the Year? Well, let's find out. That's what all these 4 major publications graded the Los Angeles off-season Lakers draft picks and trades. To many, it was a complete failure, with no plan to exploit the strength of their aging duo. Well, 16 games into the season, and it's all looking different now. And it's all thanks to the 17th and the overall pick of the 2024 NBA Draft, Dalton Knecht. The rookie has started 4 of his last 6 games, averaging 20.5 points on 61.6% shooting and 59.5% from behind the arc, all of which included a 37-point game against the Utah Jazz, where he outscored everyone on the court, including LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Lauri Markkanen, John Collins, Austin Reeves, and D'Angelo Russell. Knecht's 9 3-pointers tied the NBA rookie record, and he did it in just 3 dribbles.
Shoot. This guy can shoot. He knocks it down again.
Nice start offensively, because Dalton Knecht is now connected on 2 from that distance.
He wasn't just raining threes, but dunking off lobs.
Sure, he's having fun as we another look at that quick dunk right there. That's a quick play by Dalton Knecht, because if he doesn't, very easily.
Against the Jazz, he scored 22 consecutive points for the Lakers from late in the 3rd quarter to early in the 4th quarter, with both LeBron and AD on the bench. And this performance was no fluke, because in the preseason, he touched the Phoenix Suns, outscoring the entire team in overtime, including 20 straight points. Dalton Knecht has become so good and reliable that Anthony Davis had this to say about a rookie. Every time he shoots the ball, I think it's going in. That's why we get so frustrated and upset when he doesn't shoot. He's a great player. He can defend, he can shoot, he can put it on the floor, he can pass. Lakers head coach JJ Redick has come out to say that Knecht is in the 1% of shooters in the NBA and already one of the team's offensive weapons.
And, you know, even just with like Dalton, to me, I told him this the other day, like he's in the 1% of shooters. He's in the 1%. Like he has a skill that it's hard to find. He's going to have a chance to earn a spot in the rotation.
Truth be told, he is the kind of shooter the Los Angeles Lakers have been searching for years. The kind with a fast release that can punish the opposing defense regardless of the space given. Look at him here with little to no space, or his IQ here with no space.
Connect in the corner. Oh! He's in the machine! Let it go, young fella.
First in the last 2 minutes.
Oh my goodness. And this, well, that was Reggie Miller. And that easily could have been a 4-point play. Oh.
This season, Connect has proven to not just be a catch-and-shoot player, but also a scorer on all 3 levels of scoring. With the defense knowing he is hot from beyond the arc, Connect is adjusting to the opposing defensive schemes and capitalizing on their mistake.
D'Angelo Russell for southpaw. Connect, fake the handoff, and gives him the lead. And that's a veteran move.
Right. Who would have thought that midway through the third quarter?
His IQ alongside LeBron and AD is just off the roof.
And there goes Connect!
150. This game remains close. Nobody's led by more than 5. Connect. Oh, to Davis. Dalton got a little lucky that time. He got caught in the air, but AD was in the right place.
It's no surprise that he ranks top 10 in the league with the best shooting beyond the arc with a minimum of 50 attempts. But how is it possible that a talent like Dalton Connect was skipped by 16 different teams on draft day, and several sports analysts believe the Lakers failed the Lakers draft picks? Well, for starters, at 23 years old, he was one of the oldest prospects in draft class. While other one-and-done players were putting up star-level stats immediately, it took the 5th-year senior his 4th year of eligibility before really dominating at the college level. A late bloomer, but he ended up being the SEC Player of the Year, averaging 21.7 points on 45.8% shooting, 4.9 rebounds per game, 1.8 assists, and 2.6 threes per game at Tennessee. Before transferring to the Volunteers, Connect had a very good year with the Northern Colorado Bears, averaging 20.2 points on 47.9% shooting, 7.2 rebounds, and 1.8 assists per game. The small forward went from being a primary handler with the Colorado Bears to an off-ball role in fewer minutes per game and posted higher points per game average on very comparable efficiency when it comes to the shooting splits. But despite these impressive stats and performance in his last year of college, the only reason the GMs of the other 16 NBA teams refused to pick him was because of his age. They were concerned that he was a late bloomer and a relatively low-ceiling prospect with so little room to grow. But on the flip side, this was one of the best shooters in this year's draft class. Dalton Connect was the country's top perimeter scorer and arguably the best off-ball scorer in the draft. It's like snubbing Damian Lillard and Donovan Mitchell for coming into the league as an older prospect. Even Hall of Famer David Robinson joined the league at 24. At worst, Connect would be like Chris Duarte, who came into the league at 24. But Connect is no Duarte. He is a more talented player at this point in his basketball career than Duarte was. He is closer to the career trajectory of a Lillard or Mitchell than a Duarte. Yet all 16 teams passed on the most unique and polished player in the 2023 draft class because he was an older prospect. Not even Charles Barkley could understand why they all passed on him.
Listen, first of all, these NBA general managers don't have any idea what they're doing. Letting the Lakers get Dalton Connect was one of the stupidest things I've ever seen. That's a bad boy right there. Dalton Connect, remember that name, y'all.
Even LeBron was shocked such a gem landed with the Los Angeles Lakers.
They didn't find DK. The other 16 teams f***ed it up. Did anybody watch him? They just didn't f*** it up.
You know, when rookies come to the league, teams are often patient with them as they look to find their strength. But in the Lakers' rookie's case, his strength was not only obvious, but polished. So much that joining a Lakers team that ranked 28th in three-point attempts per game last season was a match made in heaven. Interestingly, the Lakers were only able to draft the small forward because the New Orleans Pelicans deferred their draft pick from the Lakers until 2025, since they believed there was nothing good in the 2024 draft pick. Yet one of the few rookies to have kept opposing defense on their toes has been Dalton Connect, the 17th pick of the draft. He could very well be the Rookie of the Year, Dalton Connect ranks first among all rookies in three-point shooting at 45% at a minimum of 25 attempts. Third in points per game and fifth in field goal percentage at a minimum of 40 attempts so far this season. In the words of Kevin Garnett, no rookie doing what he doing, and he should be the rookie of the year.
Before we get into it, boy, hey, the boy Connect is cracking. I know I'm jumping the line. Hey, P, rookie of the year, dog. Ain't no rookie doing what he doing. He the third option in front of Austin Reeves and all that shit. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, Connect, nigga.
I mean, how many rookies have you seen shoot in 7-foot Kevin Durant's face?
Man in the Olympics averaged 22 points. Connect again. Yes, sir!
Dalton Connect had the most 3 points made by a rookie in their first 5 career starts in NBA history before Philadelphia Sixers. Jared McCain surpassed his record. And at the moment, the Sixers rookie is Connect's strongest competition for the Rookie of the Year award. So far this season, McCain is the only rookie with multiple 30-point games and has 7 straight 20-point games. He also has the most points by a rookie in their first 4 career starts since the merger. However, it is important to know that McCain is doing all of these in the absence of key veterans on the Sixers team, while Connect is making his presence felt while playing alongside Anthony Davis and LeBron James. Which is more impressive? Well, to be honest, that would be Connect. And all of these is in the least surprising because coming into the league, Connect was as NBA ready as any player in his class. A 3-level scorer and excellent 3-point shooter who has so far proven to make a killing on catch-and-shoot opportunities, playing off of LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and leading the team when the star duo is not playing. After all, after the 2 superstars, the rookie seems to be the next with a target on his back, with the way opposing players ruthlessly target him on defense. He's an excellent cutter and finisher, aggressively slicing into open spaces within the half court and running the lane with precision in transition. To better understand how important Connect has been so far, you should know that Dalton Connect is the first rookie teammate that LeBron James in his 22-year career has ever had to record consecutive 20-point games. LeBron describes how important Dalton Connect is better when he said, his shooting, his finishes. He can get his off versus anybody. He's 6'8" and a 6'9", and he's got a quick trigger, so it doesn't take long for him to get them up. He's sneaky athletic as well, so his ability, when he starts getting those threes to go, and then he's putting the ball on the ground and finishing at the rim as well. Few games into the season, and his importance to this Lakers team can't be understated because the team is always experimenting with creative ways to get him open. Take a look at how he moves past Austin Reeves to receive a flare screen from AD.
Fires it over. Wells. Reeves bumps into the defender, LaRavia. Connect.
No one on the Lakers roster can execute this player quicker than Dalton Connect. Unfortunately, as good as Dalton Connect has proven to be, the biggest concern scouts and teams had about him was his defensive ability. While he rates as one of the best offensive rookies in his draft class, he also rates as one of the worst defensively. He is easily targeted by teams, with ball handlers often having their man screen for them or teams running actions to get Connect switched onto a scorer who can take him off the dribble. In college, he was an excellent team defender, but left on his own, he struggled, but for what it's worth, he is a rookie who can still improve and whose defensive liability isn't the Lakers' biggest concern. At the moment, the Los Angeles Lakers struck gold with Dalton Connect, and the league isn't ready for what LeBron can do with a good shooter on his team. What do you think about Dalton Connect? Do you think he is the missing piece to the Lakers' championship struggles? Or do you think he is the Rookie of the Year? Let me know in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, the next video on your screen is worth your time.
Like this week, and yesterday was no different. After weeks of internal turmoil, the Heat agreed to a massive multi-team trade that will send 6-time All-Star Jimmy Butler to the Warriors. Golden State sending Andrew Wiggins, Kyle Anderson, and a first-round pick to Miami. Butler declined a player option. He signed a 2-year, $121 million extension, so he is headed to Golden State.
The NBA world is in shock. Jimmy Butler's time in Miami is over, and his exit wasn't exactly smooth. The Heat star, known for his fiery personality and relentless drive, is heading to Golden State in a blockbuster trade that has everyone talking. But this wasn't just any trade. It was the result of months of tension, suspensions, and behind-the-scenes drama. What really went down? And how did Miami go from building around Butler to shipping him out? Let's break it all down. Jimmy Butler's time in Miami was filled with highs and lows. He arrived in South Beach to take the torch from franchise legend Dwayne Wade, and in many ways, he delivered. 2 NBA Finals appearances, legendary playoff performances, 8 40-point games in the postseason, including a franchise record 56 against Milwaukee. But behind the scenes, things weren't so perfect. Injuries piled up, and Butler missed about a quarter of Miami's games since joining in 2019. The Heat's culture demands accountability, and as the years went on, the friction between Butler and the franchise grew. The turning point? Money? Butler became eligible for a massive 2-year, $180 million extension. But Miami didn't offer it. That's when things started unraveling. In January, Butler made a stunning statement. He didn't expect to find joy on the court with the Heat again.
What will fix it? What do you want to see happen to fix it?
What do I want to see happen? I want to see me get my joy back from playing basketball. And wherever that may be, we'll find out here pretty soon. But I want to be back to somewhat dominant. I want to hoop. And I want to help this team win. Right now, I'm not doing it.
Can you get your joy back here on the court?
Probably not.
The front office saw that as a problem. That same month, Butler was suspended 3 separate times. Once for missing a team flight, another for leaving a shoot-around early, and then an indefinite suspension for what the team called detrimental conduct. Despite Butler's public comments avoiding trade talk, the writing was on the wall. He made subtle hints, like dyeing his hair in the colors of teams rumored to be interested: Phoenix, Dallas, Golden State, and Houston. He even wore sneakers that perfectly matched the Suns' team colors. With the relationship beyond repair, the Heat front office had to make a move. Golden State, still chasing another championship with Stephen Curry and Draymond Green, saw an opportunity. The deal was made: Butler to the Warriors in exchange for Andrew Wiggins, Dennis Schroeder, Kyle Anderson, and draft compensation. This isn't the first time Butler's exit has been dramatic. In Chicago, things fell apart when Butler clashed with management over the team's direction. In Minnesota, he famously forced his way out after an infamous practice where he reportedly dominated the starters with the third stringers and then left without warning. In Philadelphia, he was a key piece alongside Joel Embiid, but left due to reported issues with coach Brett Brown. And now Miami, another dramatic exit, another controversial ending. So what makes Butler such a difficult player for franchises to keep long term? He's a competitor, but his personality can wear on teammates and front offices. Some love him for his intensity and drive, but others feel that it creates tension and instability. Golden State is taking a huge risk. Their championship window is closing as Stephen Curry and Draymond Green age. Adding Butler gives them another weapon, but at what cost? Will he be able to fit into the Warriors culture, which values unselfish ball movement and chemistry, or will this trade be remembered as the move that finally ended Golden State's dynasty? Coach Steve Kerr has a history of handling big personalities, but Butler's past suggests he may not easily conform. And with Klay Thompson's role uncertain, the locker room dynamics could become complicated. As for the Heat, this trade signals a new chapter. Without Butler, the team can fully embrace a younger core. They still have Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero, but without a superstar like Butler, they may not be title contenders. However, Some believe this move could make Miami better in the long run, freeing them from the drama and inconsistency that define Butler's time there. Butler's exit speaks to a larger trend in today's NBA. Player movement has become more common, and superstars often control their own destinies. Teams are willing to take major risks for short-term success, but they also understand that chemistry can make or break a championship run. Miami, like many other franchises before them, made the tough call to move on. But will history repeat itself in Golden State? Golden State has seen this scenario before. They took a chance on Kevin Durant, and it resulted in 2 championships. But Durant eventually left, leaving a void the team has struggled to fill ever since. The question now is whether Butler will be more like Durant, bringing immediate success, or more like DeMarcus Cousins, who came and went with little impact. This trade isn't just about Butler leaving Miami, it's about the future of 2 franchises heading in opposite directions. Will Butler thrive in Golden State, or will this be another short-lived stint? Will Miami regret moving on, or will they flourish without the drama? Butler's legacy is complicated. He's one of the league's most talented players, but his journey has been filled with exits that leave a bitter taste. The NBA will be watching closely to see if this latest move is his redemption or just another chapter in a tumultuous career. The Western Conference is already stacked with elite teams. Denver has Nikola Jokic, Phoenix has Kevin Durant, and the Lakers have LeBron James. Adding Butler to the Warriors shakes things up, but does it make them a true contender? Golden State's biggest challenge will be health and cohesion. Can Butler stay healthy for an entire season? Can he adjust to the Warriors system and avoid the conflicts that plagued his time in Miami? If everything goes well, Golden State could be back in the title hunt. If not, this could be another failed experiment. Heat fans have mixed feelings about Butler. Some see him as a legend who carried the team to multiple finals appearances. Others view his exit as yet another example of a star player forcing his way out. Either way, Butler's time in Miami will not be forgotten. Miami is no stranger to rebuilding after losing stars. They lost LeBron James in 2014, but still remained competitive. They moved on from Wade and rebuilt around younger players. Now they'll do it again. Butler now finds himself on his 5th NBA team. His arrivals have always been celebrated, but his exits, not so much. From Chicago to Minnesota to Philadelphia and now Miami, there's always been drama. As for the Heat, this marks the official end of the Butler era. They'll move forward without the star who led them to 2 finals appearances, but left under a cloud of controversy. And now, the biggest question remains. Can Jimmy Butler help the Warriors reclaim their championship dominance, or will his time in Golden State end the same way it did in Miami? One thing is certain, this story is far from over.